Good day, everyone. It's my pride and pleasure to welcome you to my results-based performance management system means of verification presentation. Starting with KRA1 Content and Pedagogy. Objective 1 Applied knowledge of content within and across curriculum teaching areas. Means of verification. My first class observation with the school principal was in English 6 with a topic distinguishing various types of information or factual text. The students participated actively in the online class observation. On the other hand, last April, I had my second class observation. This time, it is in TLE 6. The topic is all about ways of food preservation. Majority of the grade 6 learners are able to relate since they practice it in their homes. Objective 2. Ensure the positive use of ICT to facilitate the teaching and learning process. Means of verification. Through webinars during the lockdown, I have learned how to make online quizzes through different applications like Mentimeter, Quizzes, and Kahoot. I have submitted some of my outputs in the DepEd Educational Technology Unit, and successfully, my quizzes for Science and Araling Panlipunan are now available online. Due to insufficient supply and availability of modules, I was tasked to be one of the learning activity sheets writer for the division. I wrote LAS for Science 6 and English 5, Quarter 3 and Quarter 4. As well, I evaluated LAS for Grade 5 Science. Objective 3 applied a range of teaching strategies to develop critical and creative thinking as well as the other higher order thinking skills. Means of verification. Facing the challenge of distance learning, a teacher must innovate on how to promote learning. I decided to record video lessons in music for my students to learn the competencies. While doing it, I ensure that every schedule of the distribution and retrieval of learners' worksheets, I can confidently face the parents with a complete set of learning materials. Let us now proceed to KRA2, Diversity of Learners, Assessment and Reporting. Objective 4. Establish a learner-centered culture by using teaching strategies that respond to their linguistic, cultural, socio-economic, and religious backgrounds. Means of verification. New normal in education means new practices. All of the learning materials are religiously stored and filed. It includes modules, exemplars, worksheets, summative tests, and weekly home learning plan. Going back to the time before it started, the lockdown has been very fruitful for me since I have produced 2 workbooks in science. Both are submitted in the Learning Resource Department in the Division Office. Objective 5. Planned and delivered teaching strategies that are responsive to the special educational needs of learners in difficult circumstances, including geographic isolation, chronic illness, displacement due to armed conflict, urban resettlement or disasters, child abuse, and child labor practice. Means of verification. Reflecting on my class observation, it was realized that only 60 to 70% are able to join the Google Meet. It is due to the availability of resources and internet. As a 21st century teacher, we must be resourceful enough to know on how we can equally provide our learners on their needs. Objective 6. Use strategies for providing timely, accurate, and constructive feedback to improve learner performance. Means of verification. Learning by doing will always be a part of effective learning. Performance tasks in all subjects are passed through online platforms. It is a primary evidence that learners are able to apply the learnings in their real-life situation. Since periodical tests are being set aside this school year, summative tests has taken over. I assured that all the summative test questions are aligned with the most essential learning competencies. KRA 3 Curriculum and Planning. Objective 7. Selected, develop, organize, and use appropriate teaching and learning resources, including ICT, to address learning goals. Means of verification. To address unequal opportunities of learners in the availability of learners' resources, the teacher's contingency will always be the primary solution. I forwarded different links which learners can view even without the internet. Text messaging and calling through their mobile phones are also considered as a way of reaching the learners at risk. Objective 8. Set achievable and appropriate learning outcomes that are aligned with learning competencies. Means of verification. The last for Science 6 and English 5 that I made has helped a lot of teachers facing the problem of scarcity of learning resources. KRA 3 Community Linkages and Professional Engagement and Personal Growth and Professional Development. Objective 9. Build relationships with parents or guardians and the wider school community to facilitate involvement in the educative process. Means of verification. Every Monday, the interaction between the teacher and parents takes place. It is a day of an opportunity. The opportunity to assess what can be the problems that occurred during the accomplishment of the modules and an opportunity to give assistance to parents who served as their teacher in distance learning. It is done by following the protocols for the safety of everyone. On the other hand, the effort of the parents and learners should always be given a credit. It is done every quarter. It may be just a certificate, but it may increase the drive of parents and learners to continue striving for their studies. Meeting their teacher once in a while is a learner's need. Checking up on them means a lot. Through home visitation, a teacher can address learners' needs. They can also advise the learners on the ways of dealing with distance learning. Due to the scare brought by the virus, a teacher is forced to limit face-to-face interaction with the learners. Communication are done through group chats. Queries and clarifications are being addressed through this platform. Objective 10. Participated in professional networks to share knowledge and to enhance practice. Means of verification. In the recently concluded Gawad Sikat sa Silangan 2020, I was awarded as the second most outstanding teacher in District 1. As well, we also bagged the best SVM implementer. I also rendered service as a speaker during our school-based inset. aiming for the development of teacher practice that will soon be reflected in the learner's performance. Recently, I was tasked to be a member of the technical working group for the division training for master teachers and key teachers. It was a good experience for me as I witnessed the demonstration teaching of all the outstanding teachers in the division. Collaboration and sharing of best practices during the LAC sessions will always be a big factor in improving one's practice. We are having our regular LAC sessions in the school. A sem break will never break a teacher's continuous learning. I, together with my co-teachers, accomplish all the outputs as we attend the National In-Service Training for Public School Teachers. Objective 11. Develop a personal improvement plan based on reflection of one's practice and ongoing professional learning. Means of verification. These are some of the narrative reports that I have accomplished during our LAC sessions about ELLN. Our attendance sheets are filed in the ELLN section in the SBM corner. One school year has passed, and going back to the experience, I was able to write a reflective summary. This can be an instrument of reflection and a history evidence once we go back to normal. During our LDM journey, I was given a chance to share my insights on how to lighten the load of my co-teachers in accomplishing the LDM outputs. At the present time, I am enrolled in University of Batangas Graduate School, taking up Doctor of Philosophy, major in Educational Management. It was hard doing my work and studies at the same time, but as I look forward to my goals, my heart and body decide to function well to accomplish both successfully. KRA 5 Plus Factor. Objective 12. Perform various related works or activities that contribute to the teaching and learning process. Means of verification. I am a member of the technical working group during the division training conference for master teachers and key teachers. As well, I evaluate self-learning modules and learning activity sheets. In the recently concluded second Calabarzon Islak DocuFest, I bagged third in Photo Essay Elementary out of 358 entries. The title of my essay is The Victory of a Dedicated Heart, which tackles that no educational changes like this pandemic can hinder the goal of a teacher with dedication. It concludes that there are 3 C's of life: challenges, changes, and chances. Challenges may bring changes, but changes may offer chances.
Third place, Paharang Elementary School, SDO Batangas City. School Head, Lourdes M. Gayeta. Author, Marvin G. Dinglazan.
For the school year 2020-2021, I have the following coordinatorships: Faculty President, Registrar, Research Coordinator, SBM Coordinator, CIP Coordinator, BSP Coordinator, PES Coordinator, EPP and TLE Coordinator, Physical Facilities Coordinator, Assistant School Paper Advisor, and MOOE Purchasing Officer. I am forever grateful to our Lord, for He has given me the strength to perform the task assigned to me. And that concludes my MOV's presentation. Thank you very much for listening. Once again, I am Marvin Gonzalez Dinlasan, and I promise to continue making great difference.